everybody. Welcome back to another interesting podcast. COVID has had a huge impact on people's lives and has changed the way we live. Today, let's now look into a kid's perspective and on the understanding of COVID. Let us now introduce our lovely little Allystair, who's here for us, who's going to share his perspective on COVID. Allystair, hello. Hi, tell us about yourself, Allystair, how old you are and how many in your family.
There are lots in my family and I am 9 years old.
And how many brother and sister you have?
I have one brother, no sisters.
Are you off today or you went to school?
I didn't go to school today because it's Saturday, so I have a break.
Okay. All right, so Allystair. So tell us, when you hear the name COVID, what comes to your mind?
Like a disease and a virus that spreads, and I'm very scared of it because there's a chance you could die also. So I'm scared of it.
And what else comes into your mind? What else do you remember during the COVID time?
Vaccinations and injections. So I never took any. So thank God I didn't have any COVID.
Bless you. And what else during COVID? You're the schools, you didn't go to school. What were you thinking at that moment? Because everybody was supposed to stay at home. How did you feel about it?
I was thinking that even though I couldn't go to school, I still had some online meetings. Because of online meetings, I've gotten a little low on my grades. Some glitches and things have been happening, power outage, and so I am very low on my grades because of this.
Did you miss being with your friends, and did you miss going to school and spending time playing in school? Did you miss all of those, and how did you feel about not seeing your friends, Allystair?
I couldn't see any of my friends and I felt very bad. But I have some neighborhood friends and I could play with them for some time at least. But because of COVID, I think I couldn't have played much and everything.
Did you miss it a lot?
Yeah, like a lot.
And tell me your best friend's name.
I have lots of them. In school, I have a friend named George, a friend named... I have lots of friends I can name.
So how did you connect with your best friends? Because you were at home, right, during COVID. How did you connect with them? How did you, spend time with them because you couldn't play with them?
Some of them are like my neighbor friends, so I needed to connect with them because there was nothing else I could do.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to play and interact with some with more things and toys, so I shared some of my things, so we became best friends. Lots of friends.
I mean, your neighbors, you made more friends now with the neighbors, so you spend more time with them. That's really nice. Tell me, you were trying to say something.
No, I wasn't saying anything.
And so tell me, how was studying in front of a computer? How did that feel?
It wasn't feeling very good, but I was feeling comfortable because I was at home. But usually it was very bad because of the glitches and power outages. So the only thing I could do was just write and read, but then the meeting could get over in a while. I got distracted and lots of things.
So when you say lots of things, what are the other things which were trying to disturb you?
The things that were trying to disturb me were like I told you, glitches and power outages. Not just that, also...
Repeat that word, Allystair. What was that you said?
Power outages and glitches, they are distracting me, and even more of those. Those are the most distractions I could even get.
How did you get time when you were studying in front of the computer? Did you get time to rest? Did you get some breaks? You're sitting in front. Did you get stressed out? You had aches and pains, or you just, how was that sitting in front of the computer the whole day? How was that sitting in front of the computer?
It was okay, but there was also a bit of noise and everything because my brother was also home and study because he was either in some other standard, either kindergarten 2 or first grade. So as he was also talking, I got distracted also, and also the kitchen noise was there and everything distracted me.
So you were at home during the COVID time, so you were studying at home. What kind of support did you get from the school, your house, your parents, your grandparents? What kind of support you got from them?
I got lots of support, and mostly I can't remember lots of things from the second grade, but I know that they've supported me a lot when I was in second grade, even though it was tough times in COVID, and even if I had online classes. They supported me in lots of ways. I can't remember, but I know they have supported me. All of that is actually the things maybe because I remember lots of them. But she bought me glasses to protect my eyes. So because I have been looking in the computer for a long time. Not just my brother also got glasses because we were also scared of him, and he also had lots of eye pain too.
And the school, what support did the school do for you?
The doubts, you are correct. The school helped us because we have a Google Classroom. We did lots of answer on the computer, like how do I say, like answer in the computer.
Oh, you mean you asked the question and then it was a Google teacher kind of thing?
Yeah, no, not like that. It was a teacher in Zoom, but they sent us what we needed to do. So it was pretty helpful. I've improved in that, and thanks to that, I have been better in my studies, but not too good.
So now you're back to school, and how does it feel? Are you back to your normal life, and how does it feel?
It feels very, very, very great, and I feel that since I'm back in school, I am very, very thankful that COVID has been reduced, and I just don't know what to say anymore. It's just that since it's reduced a lot, I am very happy that COVID is reduced. And also, since I'm back in school, I am improving in studies a lot.
That's brilliant, Allystair. I'm sure your parents are so proud of you.
Yeah, and also I usually go cycling, but sometimes I get hurt, but I always find a way to come back. And I also go for dance classes.
Wow.
And I also go for even more classes like art classes and more. I feel very good, and I feel like that I'm back to school. I can finally rest, and I can play with my friends. I can interact and lots of.
Now, how are your grades? Because when you're back to school, you're interacting with your teachers. So how is that experience now back to your teachers face to face? How is your marks? Did you get better grades now because you're back to school?
Kind of, but because of the second grade thing, I have been losing marks a lot, and second grade I have been bad in some subjects, but I'm improving.
You're improving. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Allystair. I wish you all the best. And is there anything you would like to share with us in my channel? What would you like to tell all the young little kids out there? Because now COVID is over. What do you want to tell?
Don't be afraid of COVID, and
I like
even
that.
though you even though you don't have anything to play with, you can play with your siblings, or either you can interact with your neighbors and more.
That's so sweet of you. So I think, I think the viewers have now, post-COVID, you can see how things have changed. The kids are back to their normal. They are back to after going back to school, now they have time for other activities, which really has had an impact on Allystair's life, and also has had a better impact on his studies, which shows that going to school is important. And Allystair, you've been a sweetheart. And I wish you all the best. And thank you to your mom for connecting you. And thanks for sharing your experience during the COVID. It means a lot to our viewers.
Thank you. And I'm saying this, please subscribe to Jones' channel and everything.
How sweet. Thank you so much for your wishes. And yes, please don't forget, subscribe to Me Moment. Allystair, I really had fun interviewing you, and I'm sure the viewers would have definitely enjoyed themselves. I'll see you all with another interesting podcast next week. Until then, is Juanita saying goodbye. And bye-bye, Allystair.
Bye.
Thank you.